Let's get it. I bought for 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. Get cold seats, they accountable. Eaters. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Acha niongee. Hapana. Wewe. Acha niongee. Acha niongee. Wewe usiulize.
Sa nginyo msengi. I have another excuse, man. I have another excuse. I'm so sorry. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Kweli. I give story times and I have been missing for the past 2 weeks. Basiwori sikuchukuliwa, nilikuwa nimechukuliwa. Yeah. Nilikuwa tu nyumbani. Just chilling, relaxing. I didn't want to do these videos. Because sometimes you have to give yourself a break. And it seems like I've been giving myself a couple. It's because I'm going through it. Whoever wants to sponsor a tattoo or a piercing, come to my inbox. Please, I need it desperately. Therapy, we shall take it when you're older. I can't afford that. Therapy ningiri 20, tattoo ningiri 10. Oh, look! I'm thinking ahead. But anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Kweli. Finally. Let me just take you somewhere where you didn't need to go, but I need to take you there. My YouTube has been giving me stress. It has been disturbing me. You know why? Because I don't have an address. It's not an address. Okay, my parents also, they had like a community thing, so they shared address with some people. And then I don't know what happened to that. So I'm asking my mom, like, see, we pay like address niandike like for like my YouTube, so that if they need to send me something, they need to send you like a pin. I could like send it there. Kaniambia hata hiyo sijui inakuanga aje, itabidi umetafuta yako. And how my journey with the government of Kenya began. Nikaenda pale kwa posta their website and I saw the charges. I was like, oh, let me look for one that's near, because the nearest like post office huku kwetu I think ni Kayole. And I was like, oh, let me check how much it will be. Nikaona 2,560. Nikasema mimi nipea serikali ya huu mtu 2,560 of my hard-earned coin. Hata hard-earned sikuwa nayo. Hard-earned aje? What have I been earning? I'm an employee just like our cabinet secretary. So nikasema, oh, okay. Since I can't get that, it's too expensive. Let me look for an alternative. So I look for an alternative. I go and I find there's one that goes for 2,050. This one you only need your phone number. You don't need to do the excess things. You don't need to pay for a key. Okay? Peep that. So I was like, okay, that seems fine. Some way somehow, my auntie paid for it. Shout out to you, big boss. So she paid for it. Sawa. Now I have a PO box that me and my cousins can use. Okay? Tell me why, like a month into it. So sometimes you have to go and you refresh your address in like the YouTube thing. I refresh it. I'm like, okay, I'm now a grown-up adult and look at me. Now the mail can actually come direct to me, and they say that when your mail is here, they'll text you. 2 weeks go by. I'm like, okay, because the mail is supposed to come here within 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, let me wait for 3 weeks. 3 weeks go by, send a message. 4 weeks go by, send a message. We're now in a new month. 2 weeks into the new month, send a message. And I'm like, okay, let me check something. Maybe nili miss kitu. So they have like a code, like an MMI code that you can andika. So I put the code in, I check, I go to my account and your account is suspended. Your account is what? Is what? Wana nimeanza kusahau juu hiyo ndio stress walikuwa wamenipa, nimeanza kupata dementia. The account is not actually functional because I haven't paid. It's pending due to payment. Awaiting payment. I'm like, payment? Kwa nini zile nilipa nilikuwa nimelipa nani? Now I'm in panic. Nikasema, you know what? This is why I've been procrastinating making these videos for this channel. Niliprocrastinate hata hiyo. Nilisema sitangangana nayo. Hamtanipea stress. Mtaniinua mimi sukari. Mmechizi nini? So I said, oh, okay, let me leave it alone for 1 week. 1 week ikapita nikasahau. I was outside champagne. Everybody who I met in the club who said they were my subscriber. And like, you bitches are fine. Oh my god. What? Ule mwenye nilipea mo alafu akaichukua after zikasoba hapa. It's okay, my sister. It's okay. Don't lift my spirits here alafu you take them down. What are you going to treat kama wanaume wa Nairobi, please, surely? Why would you do that to your fellow sister? Why? Anyway, ni sawa. So, like, during the champagne penny nikasahau. 2 weeks zimepita. Now we're in a new month. Tuko July. Bila apply kitu me. We're in July. I'm like, hey. ile mambo yangu haiendi vizuri, and like YouTube has a deadline for like, Google AdSense has a deadline for like August 1st. And I'm like, okay, let me lock in. So I go and I check my account is still pending. I'm like, okay, fine. Nilianza kukua mtu mzima. Hiyo ndio nikatoa hadi email. Nikatoa vumbi. Kaanza kuandika emails to the guys who I paid. And it's an actual payment because it's a payment that went through eCitizen. So nikajua hapo sijaskamiwa. Lakini sasa baridi imeanza kuniingia kwa roho. Baridi imeanza kuniingia kwa hey. So like I'm writing the email, I'm like, oh guys, how can my account still be pending hata kama I paid nini. Nikatuma email. Nikaona hiyo email haijibiwi because I checked the next day nikaona sijibiwi, nikasema hapana. Let me call their customer service numbers. They have 5 customer service numbers. 3 actually. And 1 more I found on the M-Pesa app. Because kichwa ilianza kufanya ×2. Okay? So I'm calling the numbers. Tell me why the numbers are temporarily out of service. Tell me why the numbers are out of service. I was feeling cold in my chest. My chest was hurting me. It was My sisters, I was going through a lot. And my brothers. So I'm like, okay, the numbers are not going through. The emails are not going through. Let me go and check that there's a bot hapo kwa their website. So I start talking to the bot. The bot ikafika mahali, the bot ikaniambia sijaelewa shida yako. In short, sijaelewa shida yako, let me connect you to our agent. 30 minutes. Agent haja connectiwa, nikasema ni sawa. Okay. Actually, bot ndio ikaniambia we cannot, all our agents are busy. We shall contact you later. Nikasema sawa. Si wako na namba yangu. Kwani nililipa na namba nyingine? Si niliandika namba yangu hapo. Nikatoka. 2 days, 3 days. Hakuna kitu narudia. So, like on a Friday, I was supposed to go to Champagne again. Again. Because why not? What a new town. If there's one thing I like to do is to go to the club. I'm so sorry. I know like some people have hobbies like painting. I love the club. You know why? Me and the girlies. Anguka nayo. That's what I've been doing. So like that day I was supposed to go there. Because okay, before I go, let me get my life in order. So I was like, okay, my mother has told me let me go to the actual office. Niende poster. Niende nijiangalilie. In the mat, I'm like, let me talk to this bot one more time. Sasa niko kwa Metro Trans. Tunaenda tuko kwa stage. I'm texting. And because Mungu wangu halali. Mungu wangu hajai lala. Mungu wangu. Hold on. Zarine, you know parents, when they interact you, they don't care. They have no care in this one or the next. So I was like, okay, maybe I don't even know where I was. Chani pake lipa. Nimeona nimekauka. Nilikuwa nimeanza video hata sijapaka mafuta kwa uso. Ile tu nimetoka kwa bafu ndio nimekuja. In case mtu akwambia usiweke lip balm. Hata lip balm ndio uongo is live. Kabla hata akwambie oh my love I love you kuso imeshaenda. Kabla uime. Sisi mafuta kila kitu. Come on.
But I told you, I'm somebody who is educated and who is understand.
So, I don't know where I was. Where was I? Oh, okay. So I go to the poster. Niko kwa Metro Trans. Nimeanza kuongelesha bot. The bot tells me again, oh, I can't understand your problem. Let me connect you to an agent. Nikazuba. Nikaona agent alinitext kumbi 12 minutes nikienda kufungua app tena nikaona amenitext like si app website tena. Nikaona amenitext like 12 minutes ago. Sasa namueleza my problem nini. Akasema, okay. Kumbe inakuanga shida na eCitizen. If you pay eCitizen, sometimes it doesn't reflect on the other side. So the agent was like, oh, pole, sometimes eCitizen haifanyangi, reflectingi. Now your account is working. Na nikaenda nika-confirm kwa your number that you're supposed to type in and call. Nika-confirm. And I go like, oh, at least roho ime. Sasa at least naeza enda Champagne with, yeah. You know? So, nikasema, alafu they told me, oh, if it's a letter from Google, it doesn't have like a tracking number, we can text you when it comes here. Most likely ishafika, weenda uangalie. Nikasema, haya, mnataka niende sasa with government officers, niende ni deal with them. Nikasema sawa, nikaenda posta. Surprisingly, there was no lie. Mambo ilikuwa shwa. They asked me what I wanted. Nikastama, hakujam. Hata nikistama hakujam. I was nervous. I know who civil servants are. I was nervous. Okay? Hakujam, akaniambia it's okay. Shika hizi, angalia hapo, tafuta jina yako. Nikapata. Nikaenda, akaniambia nilipe 50 bob. Nikakosa change, nilikuwa na thao. I was serious business, I was going to Champagne. Wow. Champagne vibaya sana. Nikaenda wakanitafutia change. Wakaniambia kuwa na siku njema. And as I walked out of that building, nikasema yenyewe. Saa zingine the government really can work. Wow, sometimes they can really do wonders. Ama ni mmekuwa mkisalimia watu hadi wameanza kubehave. I was like, this is nice. This is nice. I also met one of my followers there. Shout out to you, girl. I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. It's not you. It's the dogs. Another pretty big. Oh, wasichana huko nje munaua.
Mungu, nilikufanyia nini Mungu? Kwa nini unanipenda hivi Mungu wangu? Nilikupatia nini Mungu wangu ndio unipende hivi?
Afu unapea hawa manyoka hizi tadpoles opportunity. Anyway, that was my excuse for not being around. I was going through a lot. But now my page is okay, and now watching these ads. Skip akia Mungu. Utalambwaga na shetani. Watch your ad. Ukipata watch tu. Hata enda kunywa maji, watch tu. Watch your ad. Watch. Thank you.
Keep tuned to this channel. I invite you to keep tuned. Don't switch off your television on this channel of anti-corruption. You will hear stories.
Hata ukiona umehata, rudi nyuma itakuletea hiyo ad tena. Thank you. That's where I have been. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'm still going through a lot, but at this moment in time, it's not that bad. I mean, really, I could be a man. Naweza kwenda pitia kama nyinyi watu wewe mpiti vizuri. Kuinja wasichana nimeona wanawapeleka mbio. The bodies are can't be me. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, I don't know what it is. But I saw it's an interesting perspective. Hold on. This is perspective chafu. Mnaweza notice ni chafu. Like if it's a I lost my thing. And you know once you lose that thing, it's over. It's so much stress finding a new wife. Oh God. Unaeka two scratches when you wipe with something else. But yeah. So in my last videos and in a couple of videos, some people have said, na kweli yenyewe, this has happened to you too many times, labda wewe ndio the problem. And I said, you know what? I know I'm the problem. But sometimes let us discuss really if I'm really the problem, or if you relate, maybe you are the problem, okay? Now, I had notes. Let me get the notes. Yeah. Because of woman instead. And I have a prayer book. I highly advise that you get a prayer book. Write your prayers down. You go around ticking which ones have come true and which ones were not answered, but in some way or some you found that was not the prayer you were supposed to make. Okay. If you're not religious, you don't need to do that. Niscofos. That's not what this page is it? Yeah, this page is for. Yeah. So this topic is, guys, in a lot of relationships I've been in, most of them have been bad, some have been good. But even in the good ones, guess kwa nini sijaolewa? Ni mimi nazi-sabotage. Nini? Yeah. Makosa ni walinipea kiti ya kuswing. I'm going to be moving. So I sabotage them. This is how I sabotage them. If I was dating somebody extremely nice, they're cool, they're not the wealthiest, but they do their best. Like biscuit pale, pale, you know, they're doing their best. And I'd sabotage them in this way. Like, I'd like ask questions that I know I don't like the answer to. Like, nangoja nijibu vibaya. And that might be some sort of like mania. Lakini yeye ni husu at this moment in time. So like I didn't care. So like I'd ask questions like for example, when I asked, is there anybody in our friend group that you wanted, that you'd want to, like if you're given the opportunity, you would go for it. Now, a smart man would know this is a trap. Hapa ni mimi nimewekea. Hapa ni polisi wamejificha, wamevaa civilian clothes, wamesimama hivyo, wamevaa ngepo wanakuuliza, ni aje mzee, tunaenda huko strike wapi? It's a trap. Mtu nataka kuniambia mtu mwenye agency amevaa kofia na shati official na jumper. Really? Okay. So he would have recognized this is a trap. Let me not answer. The best answer to say is, I know, and that's disgusting. But yeah, because this was a safe space and we have never argued. Again, this is a relationship we have never argued. Okay, we are fine. Everything is breezy. So it's like, okay, this is just like a normal ass question. So I ask him, oh yeah. Who in our friend group would you want, or have you ever wanted? And he answered. He gave a name of a shorty from our friend group. And in that moment in time, I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him. He looked at me. In some way, he realized what he had done. And I laughed. I said, yeah, me too. In my soul of souls, I was burning. Nilikuwa naungua kuliko mchawi. Nilikuwa naungua. Wow. So what you want to tell me, young man, is I let Mimi and this shorty have been sitting to couple tunaongea discussing. You have been looking at her. Okay, so that is the one I wanted. Nimekwama na huyu. Oh, that is what you want to tell me. That is what you want to tell me at this moment in time, young man.
Do like this. Do it. Come on. Do like this. Calm your chest down. Oh, everything will be okay in your life.
Was I doing too much? Yeah, but it's not my fault, it's not my business. But no, nobody didn't know what I was doing, and they were sabotaging. The best way I would have worked through it is like not ask the question. The question was irrelevant. So a way which I would sabotage things is asking questions that I knew I would not like any answer I would be given. But I'd ask anyway just to create drama. And why would I do this? I don't know. Like I always, it's dating with waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like una date ukijua lazima kuna kitu itafanyika mbaya. So instead of me waiting for it, let me make it happen quickly. Let me see if it will happen quicker if I ask. Of course, you are the only one who knows the answer that you want to hear. So ukisikia another one. And these are not like questions like you should ask. Like these are mad questions. They're not like the ones that you should ask. Like, have you ever been to jail? That is a question you should always ask. Have you ever been to jail? Have you ever been accused of any sexual misconduct, whether male or female? So like, something like that. I would ask something stupid like, which one? Let me look for one. Like if I'm in a relationship and I say, oh, would you ever like want a threesome with me and someone? So I mention a friend. Where's my? So inamaanisha kijana mimi na bishi yangu tumuite Stacy. Mimi na Stacy tukiwa tumesimama hapa. Unafikiria vile we should be rubbing our passes together. That our kanyaus should know each other, should have a play date. Na wewe ukue hapo kama master. Wewe.
Utakufa, utakufa bibaya wewe na kuhurumia.
So I do that and sabotage like most of my relationships, and it would continue. Like I would start fights over the smallest, the tiniest things because I was too happy and I wanted a reaction. I wanted like a knee-jerk reaction to feel some sort of void, and I don't know what that void is. I think it's loneliness and depression, but at that time I didn't know. So yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. I would sabotage. Hey, sabotage my relationships. Msiniingilie niko na lisp. Yeye mko na ulimi mzito kama mimi. Hamna. So another thing I thought like I realized like when I continued dating I thought na hao watu kwa nini wananifanyia hivi? Mbona like sometimes I was actually genuinely okay in the head. I didn't start any fights nini. And then one day you wake up you're ghosted. Uko guys ni mimi kwa nini nanuka mdomo? Simuniambie. I was like, oh, maybe it's me. Kumbe, and then si kumbe. Me, I thought, can they smell my insecurity? Can they smell that I'm not really 100% in love with myself? Because, like, I'd say, like, okay, and I do it still, but in moderation. So I'd say something like, oh, ati, ama unataka nikonde, tutoshane ndio uweze kunibeba. I'd say something like, I don't like the way this thing looks on me, I don't want to go out. I don't feel okay in my body, and I'm not sure that you actually like me. Now you see, it's okay to have that feeling, okay, and express it to somebody who you're in a relationship with, but you work through it. But me, I do it every day. Ni kama najaribu ku make as depressed as I am. And eventually, like somebody's not like is not obligated to stay with you through any tragedy or own insecurity. Sometimes you have to leave people to like fix it on their own. That's my opinion. But yeah, sometimes if you love them really and truly, fine, you can work you can work through it with them. Okay, fine. But these are not niggas that are in love with me. Niggas who don't want to. So they go, then they just want to and me, I'm yapping. But then again, these are not relationships that I would actually want to work on. But it's something I noticed that I was doing a lot. Right now, if I do it, yes, I'm doing it because so I'm expressing a feeling. But now I have learned that somebody who really truly cares for you will ask, okay, if this is an issue that you are having, how do you think that we can work on it? And how do you think that you can work on it? Do you need my help? Do you need my support? If me personally, I don't think that there's an issue with you. I think you're beautiful the way you are. Hata nikakumbuka, watu walikuwa wanangangana hawezi nibeba. This is a little too happen. Mtaniibia, mtanikulia.
Hii ndio maana Kenya yezi endelea. Lazima mkopi kila kitu.
But yeah, so I finally figured out there's somebody for everyone. Your insecurities might be something that's killing you, it's taking you somewhere. And insecurity to somebody, what babe? Sexy girl. Sexy mia. Mtu anataka wewe mwanaume 5'3", hapa penye uko, hapo ndio anataka. Anataka kikuhaga kuingize hapa kwa nyodo, akushikilia, kukuamulia, hapo ndio anapenda, hapo ndio anafurahia. So don't lose hope. Hold on to it. Don't be unshakable. Okay. Another thing I thought that people didn't like is my yapping. And people don't like my yapping, but others do. And let me explain how my yapping is. My yapping will go from normal conversation yapping, and then I'll go into trauma yapping. I don't know I'm doing it. Okay? Sijui naifanya. I don't feel like I'm trauma dumping. Hey, dumping. dumping. So me, I'd tell you a story, like I'd say something crazy like, oh, you know one time my dad has ever pistol with my mom. Na niendelee na story, na niendelee. Wewe uko stuck hapo, uko like, excuse me? Yaani mambo ya kitambo, mimi nishasema mimi nimshaenda, nishapiga kona, niko pale audio, na wewe bado uko huku chini kwa nini? Oh, mimi nimeingia downtown. Huko bado uko juu unadu. So that's what I would do, and I didn't know I was doing it. So to other people, they would carry the burden of hearing all these horrible things. Now I feel bad. I was just telling a story. I was just moving on. And it would create a rift where they wouldn't want me to talk a lot. And then they would say, okay, for example, they'd say, okay, quickly, please, nyamaza tu kidogo. And I'd take it personally. Jumi huwezi nyamazisha. Nifunge mimi mdomo wangu. Nifunge mimi mdomo wangu. Kwani uko poa? Uko poa. But in the end, again, there's somebody for everyone. There's somebody who will listen to me. Just nyang. How mind? Yaka actually akapo tu. Hey. Napenda kwanza wale who like listen to me up and hadi anauliza maswali. Shika yeye hapo. Usikatae, chukua. Unaweza kataa tu, consent. But you get it. Another thing is I was chasing mad people. Come close. I was chasing mad people. And if you've listened to the stories, you know I've been chasing mad people. Yani watu wandawazimu. Mtu anakuambia already that yeye ni wandawazimu na wewe unangangana na yeye. Alafu you expect to have an ending rather than madness? How now, my sister? How? Because nasa mimi, I'd chase the ones who are like, oh, you know I'm a rapper. Hey, siku hizi nisikie hiyo jina, nataka kugonga nayo, nataka kugonga na speaker kwenda huko. You rap? Are you rap your dick up? So he was like, oh, then this is not. I've dated 2 rappers, so it's not the second one. Si wewe, sorry. Si wewe. Ni yule mwingine. Hata wewe mtu azimu, but ni yule mwingine. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm a rapper, nini, let me take you to my crib, yeah. Niambia kwa nini his crib ilikuwa na viatu za wasichana? Niambia kwa nini his crib ilikuwa na paraphernalia ya the female species? Kwa nini tulienda to his crib hatukukaa more than 1 hour? Alikula kanyama, nikafukuzwa. Everywhere we would meet, we would only meet for 1 hour, 2 hours. 1 hour, 2 hours. That man used to make me the quickest too. Butu mwenye ninadhani nina date. Siku moja nikamwambia sina fare ya kufika mpaka huko. Akaniambia jilete tu nitakutumia. Nikaamini. Kwa nini? Sijui. Nikaenda. Nilipewa hiyo pesa. Nilirudisha hiyo pesa. Na haikuwa hela ya fuliza. Haikuwa hiyo hela. Ilibidi I found a way. Na they should call me. Yaani mimi hata wananipaa kunipea hiyo kiti ya president. Juu kama kuna mtu anaweza survive bila loans ni mimi. Ni mimi. Unipe hiyo kiti. First female president of Kenya. So I'm not tie up. I did the Americans also how to continue on the Chinese. Ona. Yeah. So yeah. And in the end, what happened? I found out he was. Alikuwa anapiga kadi alama huko nje. Yeah? Alikuwa anapeana hiyo sausage yake kama tuko picnic. Oh. Evil, kila mtu. How go pick us way. Ilibidi the end mail left. I found a way out na nikaendelea kutembea, but also si bado nilibeba hiyo nini ya mbona, why do I always meet these niggas? It's because I'm choosing them. I've not been listening to the things they tell me. I've not been asking the important questions. Okay. I should be asking, have you ever cheated and gotten caught? Cheated and not gotten caught? Niambie tu kweli, hakuna. I will not judge you. Mimi nikujaji. Do you believe in situationships? Nataka kunifanya mimi kazi yangu tu hapa, hakuna hata, there is no substance. And if you haven't like gotten it from the video, I'm a lover. Napenda mapenzi, and that's why I'm love bombed. Because in my head, there's no such thing as love bombing. I'm just a great girl. And I will never change that perspective because I know I'm a great girl. What is humility? Sina. So in my head, I'm a catch. Sijui kupika lakini kuka story, wewe utawahi lala jela. Niulize mimi. Yeah. Uwezi lala jela. Na at the rate at which nitakula pesa yako, itabidi umemake more. Look at you, I'm making you work hard. I'm making you a hard-working women being. So in my head, when people love bomb me, they're like, oh, you're so great, and hey, washaanza kunita babe week 2. Mimi nishameza. Just my yes, I am. I love you so much, yes. I want to marry you, yes. I've been proposed to twice, but they serious proposals, no. But every time they propose, I say no, because I also know that they are man people. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of cognitive dissonance. Please. So, that's what. So in the end, I did figure out that ni mimi. Yes, ni mimi is the things that I'm doing, it's the choices that I'm making, it's the niggas that I'm choosing that's putting me in this hole. I'm also not like innocent. Say ati mimi ni mtu mwenye sijaipetesa mtu. Lakini aspeba. Lakini in the end I actually figured out I have to change myself in order to like have like positive results. Nitawaambia after a week. Nitawaambia after a month kama happen, kama I actually can nilitoboa like I reached the promised land of Jericho. Okay? Oh, Canaan. Sorry. Like a Canaan. So yeah, that was that. Sometimes you have to, that was part of the video. Sometimes you have to check with him. Okay? Yeah, do it today, tomorrow, next week. Sometimes just tell your friends, najua, kazi yako ni kuniambia without fault like Jesus. Mimi ni white kama pamba. But at this moment in time, I need you to shut up. I need you to take a paper and write down the things that you do that you would not want other people to do to you. Andika chini, sawa, oh, mimi, hakuna difference na mimi na mtu wako kwa Inange. Andika, hakuna mtu ataona karatasi kwa nini sisi tunaandika. Kwa nini unakuja kutuambia? Hautuambia, unajiambia. Baba, andika. Hivyo ndio ninakuanga. Mimi ni muongo, napenda kudanganya. And not in the funny way. Nadanganyanga just for fun. Lakini kuna time nadanganyanga serious. Nimewahi danganya. Kama umewahi danganya mtu kuna mimba yake. Andika hiyo chini, andika hiyo chini, andika hiyo chini. Andika. Mimi na wasichana. Na wakota kama rings. Munite Thanos. Okay? Andika. Mimi na mimi sijaenda STI screening. Andika saizi na uende watu wako na vitu huko nje na kama uende kama ni msichana. Another PSA, if you're a girl, you know sometimes the symptoms don't show up. Utaona wewe utafeel funny for like 1 day, 2 days, uachane nayo. Solve. You are a carrier and uangalie very cheap. Si lazima uangalie zote at the same time. Enda uangalie tuseme mbili. Go to a local, hata enda to a public hospital. Kama uwezi afford Mary stops, enda public hospital or clinic. Wakuangalia the basics, HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea. Hizo. Alafu sasa waanze kuangalia in depth the trichomonas. Hizo. Candidiasis. Lakini you get it? Yes. Hapo nilikuwa nimeenda somewhere. You are still on the list. Andika, mimi hakuna kitu nafanyanga hata kununulia mpoa wangu sweet siwezi. Male or female. Hata sweet siwezi. Msi ati we are not serious. Siwezi. Yani in my soul there is something that is working against me. Siwezi nunulia mtu kitu. Na ujiulize kama huwezi nunulia hata kama mtu unataka kukula kasusu yake hata biscuit. Surely nini unaweza fanya hii maisha? Nimesema biscuit. Unasikia vile mimi nimesema biscuit, wewe umesikia gari? Fix it. Andika kwa karatasi size. Yeah. And only Lord, let us look for the Lord. Yeah. Let us look for the Lord, and the Lord shall find us, and He shall help. The process is not the same for everyone. Okay. And in this page, we don't shame you for doing things that are worldly. We are still looking for the Lord. It's called a journey for a reason. All right. That was all for the video for today. I have to make another one because this one was just like a PSA. This one I was just yapping for you too, for yapping sick. I play on digital. Yeah. So if you like this video, like it, share it, put on your notifications. Okay. And get DM. I'm still asking if you have the money to give me to get a tattoo or a piercing. Get in my inbox and give me that money. I swear to God, I'm going to get it. I'm not going to get your suggestion. I'm going to get it because I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. Okay. But in the end, we shall make it through. And when I start making money, mutajua. Juu mimi nimewambia humility sina.
Sikula ataniuliza how was your journey to the top? Ndasema it was not easy.
Ndambia vibaya. Oh God, ndambia vibaya. Unajua vibaya ni vibaya, si ati kwenda kutumia watu vibaya. Hayo ndio si vibaya basi. Vibaya ni nikiona nachukua. Kama nataka. Hakuna kitu mtaniambia no. Unless ni a human being. Nikiona kiatu nataka black, white, blue, red. Hizo ndio vitu zenye zinanifeeling my soul. Hizo vitu pombe nini that's none of my business. But me, you give me a good bra. A good type of shit. Juzi tu nimenunua viatu mbili. Sina pesa. Nimenunua. Maybe I should seek therapy, but anyway, in the end, I hope you like the video, man. I hope you like the video. See you in the next one. Ciao.
Let's get it. I bought for 16 passenger. This a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some numbers with me in the fridge. The coke seats, they accountable. They like to geek. Drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat.